I think that most children have read or heard several stories about witches. So in today's video, we are back again with another great stories by Roald Dahl about witches. So this story is called The Witches. So we are introduced to a boy. So he doesn't have a name. The story doesn't give us the name of the boy. So I will just call him the boy or boy. So this boy was born in Norway, and one summer day when his parents and him were driving their cars to their grandma's house, and then suddenly their car have some problem, and then it just go off the road and into the cliff, and then they fall down the cliff, boom, and then the boy's parents die. But he luckily survived because he was strapped in the seat and he just got a cut on his forehead, so that is very lucky. So that when his grandma heard about this, she took him to her house, and then she will now be the one who will look after him. So that night, his grandmother told him about a story about witch. So she said that a witch can smell out a child, and then she will took that child to her house. Then she will make some potion to feed that child, and then she will turn him into a rat, a dog, a cat, maybe some other stuff. So a witch have like some dark magic power, and we have some ways to recognize a witch. So first, she's bald. So a witch could be any other woman, but she's bald. So we can recognize a witch by pulling her hair to see that if she wears a wig. So if a woman wears wigs and then she's bald, so that's one way you could recognize a witch. So the second way is more popular. It is more easy to spot a witch, that she would always have gloves on her hands. So even if it is the hottest day, the witch still have her glove on her hand because she's trying to hide her long nails, her long and curvy nails. So the third way is the witch doesn't have toes, like they don't have toes. So their feet will be just a square piece. They doesn't have toes. And the final way to recognize a witch, that their saliva is blue. So all of the stuff like that, the boy grandma told him that how to recognize a witch. So they will have to move back to England because in the boy's father will, he said that he want the boy to continue to learn in England. So the boy grandma and him moved back to London, and then they stayed in London. So one day when the boy was playing with his friend in the backyard, his friend have to go home because he's sick. So the boy stay back in the garden and plays. So when he is up on a tree building his tree house, there was a very suspicious woman in his backyard. So the woman told him to come down. She have a gift for him. So the boy didn't believe her, and then she started to freak out because the woman have gloves on, and it is the summertime. It's very hot. So why do you have a glove on your hand? So the boy noticed this, and then he thinks to himself, "This woman may be a witch. Oh, I'm so scared." So the boy climbed up on a tree and stayed there for hours. When the witch is gone, his grandmother find him, and then she asked what happened. So he told his grandmother that he have saw a witch, and it's pretty scary. And his grandmother is shocked, and then she told him that now he has to stay inside the house because a witch could smell out any child in seconds. So it's pretty dangerous. So one day the boy grandma got sick, and then they have planned to go back to Norway to spend their summer holiday. But unluckily his grandmother is sick, so they have to spend their summer in England. So they decided to book a hotel in England and then spend their summer holiday there. So when the boy is at the hotel, his grandma gifted him two mouse, like two hamsters. Then he started to train the hamsters to do a lot of cool tricks, like doing backflips, climb up something, doing rope. The mouse could do any tricks, so it's really cool, right? So, but the hotel abandoned anyone to have a mouse or a rat inside their hotel room. So the boy has to sneak the mouse inside his pocket, find somewhere that they would notice him and then train the rat. So he decided to pick the meeting room for that and make it his secret room. He would go inside the meeting room, hide behind the screen, and then train his rat. But when he is in the middle of his training, there was a bunch of women poured inside the room, and then all the women started to have a meeting. So he knows that this group of women is a group to protect all the children of all England. So he thought it would be pretty cool. But then when he take a look at the screen, he noticed that every one of the women was bald. Then they always wear gloves, and then they have like blue saliva in their mouth because he could see that very clearly. So now he's stuck in a room full of witches. So that's really bad. That is really bad. So he decided to stay put, stay where he was, and be as quiet as he could, so that all the witches couldn't recognize him. So when he's hiding, he heard that there was a lady standing on the stage. So that is the Grand High Witch herself. So the Grand High Witch is the most powerful witch of all the witch. So she has the most powerful magic of all the witches, and she is basically their leaders. So the Grand High Witch have a special potion for the child. So her plan is she is going to transform all of the kids in England to become a mouse. So she have come up with a solution. She make a potion that when a child just drink one drop of the potion, he could turn into a rat in 24 hours. So she decided to make all the child in England drink that potion, and at exactly 9 a.m. tomorrow, when all of the children are at school, they would turn into mice, and then all of the teacher would be scared and then kick them and punch them. So that is a great way to get rid of children, because all of the witches hate children and they would do anything to get rid of them. So when the meeting is over, one witch actually spotted the boy, and he's dead. So before the witch spotted the boy, they have to do an experiment on another boy. So they took in a boy called Bruno, and then they make him drink one drop of the potion. Then he suddenly turned into a mouse, so that they know the potion worked. And then before the meeting ends, one witch spotted the boy, and then they turned him to a rat, and then they turned into a mouse too. So now the boy and Bruno are both mice. They decided to seek revenge on the witch. So they decided to go back to the boy's grandmother's room. So when the boy's grandma see him, she's really shocked, and she asked her what happened to him. And he told her the whole story of how the witch have a meeting, how the witch have a secret potion to turn all the children into rats, and how the witch turned him into a rat, into a mouse. So they have decided to sneak inside of the Grand High Witch room. They have located the room that is directly below the room. So the boy secretly sneaked into the Grand High Witch room, stole the potion, and then go back up. So that night, he decided to go into the kitchen, put several drops of the potion inside the witch food, so that it could turn them into a mouse. So when he poured all of the potion inside like a pot of soup, and then when all the witch consumed that, they turned to mouse. So that the mission is complete. So the boy and his grandma moved back to Norway. So from now on, they decided to catch all the witch from all around the world, so that they could make this world witch free. So yeah, and this is the end of this video. I rate this book like let me think, a 9.75 out of 10, because it is pretty good. And if you guys like a book, especially about witches, I recommend this book for you guys because it is pretty good. So this is the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoy my video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Goodbye.